Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Joey K with my son. Say hi, buddy.
Uh,
We are doing a tutorial video for Fortnite for close to mid-range combat. My son's going to be leading off the video here since he is way better at this game than I am. He knows these guns way better than I do. So go ahead, buddy. Take it away.
so keep in mind this is of Season 4, Chapter 2, so we are using the custom-made guns that are introduced in Season 4, Chapter 2. Now, I have personal preferences here. I could just say all this stuff is going to be the best depending on it, but that's not always true. Different people have different playstyles, so I'm just going to go through all of those, and depending on what you like, I'll try to mention all of them here. So, if you're a very accurate player, I'd say, and you want to try to be as accurate as you can, here are the weapons I feel like you should go through with the guns we have here. I would say you should pick up the burst, the combat, the suppressed, and maybe even a revolver if you have room for it. Just the burst is a two-fire. It's actually pretty accurate with the two-round burst now. You can hit pretty much every single shot. These go down in one shot, of course, so I can't really show how accurate they are. But you can hit pretty much every shot if you have it dead on them, and almost every time both shots hit. And in Season 4, a lot of people hate the combat because of how little damage it does. But honestly, it's not too bad of a weapon. Fast fire rate, 8 shots, it does, it looks like it's doing 64 headshots here, which is a 4-shot kill. Honestly, it's not an awful gun at all, I think. I think it's great when you have a big team coming up on you and you need to do multiple shots at once. Suppressed machine gun is just a very accurate SMG. It does higher damage with the slower fire rate, and no one shows up on the HUD once you fire this, I do not think.
Yeah, that's huge. You don't show up on the enemy's radar when you fire that gun. That's huge.
And then there's the revolver. 6 shots, pretty much hitting your shot almost every time. So a few shots you'll miss, of course, because the accuracy's not perfect, but most of the time you're going to be getting those shots off. Especially if you just let it sit and fire when the reticle is in one steady area.
Now, is that good for close range or long range, buddy? Or both? The revolver?
Depends on how you're using it. The next thing I'm about to talk about shows how it can be good for, close range, but it's mostly a mid-range gun. But what I'm about to talk about right here is a great way in how it is a, close range gun. So,
Okay.
if you don't want to carry an SMG, but you want kind of something to back up your pump, if you like the pumps, and you don't have anything to spray and pray, well, the revolver is a great substitute. If you go back between the pump and the revolver, it can be deadly.
Wow, look at that.
It's honestly one of the most broken things I've ever used, honestly. The pump doing high damage each shot, and if you get a good shot out with the revolver, you're killing them, no matter what. So many dummies that just cleared right there.
Yeah.
An amazing combo there. If you don't want to carry an SMG, but you have no weapon to kind of spray and pray, that's a great combo for you use there. Now, most people are going to take a Scar over an AUG any day, but honestly, I'm going to take an AUG over a Scar sometimes, depending on how I feel. It kind of depends on how you are, like the location of where the circle is, how many people are left, all that. Now, if
Yeah.
I
You
grab
have to
this,
take everything into consideration.
if I get a Scar here, both of these are purple, take into consideration. If I compare them, the burst does 36, the Scar does 35, which is only 1 damage, but, 1 damage can do a lot. If they're left on 1 HP with the Scar, the AUG definitely would have killed them, and you would have won. The fire rate is better on the Scar, but that's because it's not a burst action rifle. And for the reticle, it opens up a lot, meaning you're gonna miss a lot of shots you take. But with the AUG, it comes right back into the sensor immediately, leading for some
Huh.
good shots. See all the shots I'm missing? That's because of Bloom. Bloom is how big the rifle opens up.
Yep.
Now if I use an AUG.
Look how accurate that is.
I'm gonna take a purple AUG over a purple Scar most times, in my opinion.
I have to agree.
If you just
I
want
would too.
something fast and great for breaking builds, the TAC SMG is a great way to do this if you need it. It's a great way to back up your pump, obviously. So let's say you have a pump shotgun right here. I don't know why I'm flying. Let's say you have a pump. Great way to back up your shotgun. And there's a wood wall right here. Destroyed pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And if you do it quick enough, you could get through their box, even if they're using turbo build, which is the act of just constantly holding down your thing and just keep replacing it no matter what. It can get through that really quickly. You could break through and maybe even kill them.
Okay.
And just a final thing, there's the pistol, of course. Now, a lot of people do not think the pistol is the greatest thing. I don't think it's the greatest thing, but honestly, I might pick this up early game over some other stuff, honestly.
Really?
There's a lot of times where this could get you through the early game. I'm definitely not keeping this late game, especially with the states it's in. But
Yep. Early game, it's one of the. You're definitely going to come across a pistol. Early game.
it's also got not bad room. It's a 4-shot kill. And honestly, it's pretty handy. Shoot pretty quickly too, which is nice. So now we're gonna go over what kind of players you are, what you should use. I'd say if you're a bit more of an aggressive player, your perfect loadout might be a Scar, a pump, a revolver, and then maybe meds and item to go along with it, like grenades and minis or something like that. If you kind of want more of a spray and pray back weapon, you can always try using the Scar. While it does have a bigger bloom, meaning you might miss some more shots, it does high damage. And the revolver I already showed you, that can be a powerhouse with the pump. And
Yep.
it's just really nice to have. If you kind of want to play a bit more laid back, camp, stay clear of everything, make sure you're gonna survive that late game, I would say Burst, Combat, TAC SMG, and 2 slots for meds. Now your AUG is very accurate, so you're gonna hit a lot of your shots, leading for if you get out of your box quickly and try to just take a few shots on some people in the open, it's gonna hit a lot of those. The combat, if there's someone kind of mid-range where you can shoot them with the combat, I would suggest you do that over time. Kind of someone just mid-range, pop a shot real quick, could be pretty good. And then the TAC SMG, if someone gets into your box, you could just spray them. Take them out. Get them out of your box, make them run. Kill them even.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. For sure.
And yeah, that's pretty much about it, really.
Okay.
Now, this is
So the,
obviously just my opinion. It's really depending on what you like, your preferences, and what you decide to do. But in my opinion, that's depending on what kind of player you are, what you should do, and my views of each and every gun for medium to close range in Season 4, Chapter 2.
and I gotta tell you, my son is really good at Fortnite. I would definitely take his advice, people. He knows what he's doing. So I guess that concludes our video for close to mid-range combat Fortnite. If you liked the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We would both really appreciate your support.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.